You've known for a couple weeks that Corey's been getting back into form and was going to be coming back at some point. So were you surprised, or were you kind of mentally prepared for this assignment being sent back here?
Yeah, I think I was prepared. Honestly, practicing with him, like I got a sense that he was close. So it was in the realm of possibility. But obviously glad to see him healthy again, and hopefully he stays, healthy.
What's the biggest takeaway of your experience? You obviously got a lot more games compared to the last time you were called up and played for the Blackhawks. So, where do you evaluate yourself now moving and a chance to get more ice time here in Rockford?
Well, I think firstly it's just validation knowing that I can play and compete at that level, and just now it's a matter of getting better, forming better habits and knowing that when I go back, I want to have more success. So I have to be sharper and I have to have better habits. So that's really what I'm going to focus on in the next coming months here, and as we push into playoffs, a chance to do what we didn't do last year and hopefully bring back a championship.
And with that being said, you signed an extension with Chicago a couple of weeks ago, so congratulations on that. But with that in your rearview mirror now, does that take a little bit more stress off your mind or anything off your plate so you can focus on getting better and developing here with the IceHogs?
No, I think if anything, it lights a fire, even more. I have certain expectations of myself. Obviously I want to perform, and things, don't change on the ice though. Prepare the same way and do everything that's made me successful, throughout the year, and always look to progress in ways that I can change my game to be even better and improve. So obviously happy that it's done and happy to be with the great organization for the next few years, but the day-to-day doesn't really change at all.
Your rise over the last year has been really quick through the organization. Have you actually had a chance to really process what this has been like for you over this past 365?
Not really. I think, you said it, like the progress it's been crazy, but it's really my main focus here, as I push forward, is just getting better each day and taking incremental steps, to do that. And I don't think I've really had a chance. Maybe this summer I'll have a chance to look back and realize what's transpired. But as of now, it's just how can I continue to get better? And how can I be ready at the drop of a hat, to go back to Chicago? And how can I contribute here in a high quality way? So yeah, when you're in the season, everything's really hyper focused on the team and how are we gonna perform in our next game. Successive games. So, I really haven't had a chance to look internally.
Stan Bowmans had some nice things to say about you yesterday, which you may or may not have heard. But basically he said he likes the fact that you're a student of the game, that you really study, you really work to improve and absorb all you can. How does that make you feel to know that Stan Bowmans has that high of an opinion of you?
Oh, it's definitely nice. It's... I think those things of myself as well. So it's nice that the people in the organization feel the same way. And, that's just who I am. It's not just ingenuous. It's just me being me. So it's nice that other people see that.
You talk about being hyper-focused and focusing on the team. How quickly are you getting brought up to speed with what's going on here in Rockford? Last game I think I saw was middle of December for you with this organization. So there's a couple new faces and a couple new mentalities maybe floating around that locker room. How quickly are you adapting to everything going on here?
Well, I just fall right back, in order here. The guys, familiar faces. It's really nice to see these guys again. We've had a lot of shared adversity in this short while that we've all been together, and it's really cool to come back and see a lot of these guys' faces. So I'll get back up to speed on the PK and all the other things that we're doing, but just business as usual.
Is it nice that you had Jeremy last year? You get to deal with him in Chicago. You dealt with Derek and Peter down here throughout as well. Is it nice to just kind of jump back into things and not really skip a beat as far as coaching staff wise?
Yeah, sure. The familiarity with each individual, it's a huge benefit, for me, and to have that good working relationship with, each of them is, super important. And obviously Anders was here, on a different basis before I left, and now I'm back and he's a coach. So slightly different there, but other words, everyone's pretty comfortable with each other. And I think, like I said prior, we have a really good working relationship, and, I think, it's really good, really positive.
And you're jumping into a playoff race as well, unlike maybe the last time you were here.
Well, actually, I think last Or at the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I think last year, this time, it was a similar situation, you know, like we were maybe in like 7th or 8th place come January, and we slowly were clawing our way, you know, into contention, and that's how it is now, and that's how we see, you know, the identity of our team. You know, we're just going to keep clawing and grinding away until, you know, we knock that spot out and make it ours. So it's really good. You know, I like to be in these types of environments, and it feels good when every game means something.